Coach Rod here. Come on in. Come on in. How y'all doing? Coach Rod back with another live. How y'all doing tonight? This evening. All right, how you doing, Joy? Good evening, good evening. Good evening, got the music. How you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Good. How you doing tomorrow? Good evening. Say, I got a brother. How you doing, my brother? What's up? Good. Yeah, good to have you on. Y'all come on in. Yeah, today I want to talk about the video that went viral that Bishop T.D. Jakes did when he was preaching the message. I listened to the whole message. I listened to the whole message. When I first heard the message, I didn't know it was going to go viral. And I want to say there's no clap back to Bishop Jakes. I respect Bishop Jakes. So far, I hate to brag on a person, then they mess up. But so far, what I like about Bishop Jakes, that it seems that, he's a faithful man to his wife. He has not been caught up in a scandal so far. I hope I don't, mess something up. But that's what I like about him. It seems like he's a good husband, so far, since I've been following his ministry, I believe he's real. So as of, now. But I do not say that about a lot of preachers. A lot of preachers I do not say that about. I don't watch a lot of preachers. I don't follow a lot of preachers. I don't. And before I support a preacher, I want to know how you living. If you married, I want to know how you treating your wife. If you single, I want to know if you abstinence. You see what I'm saying? I just can't follow and support any and everybody. You can't. And I'm a minister, not just a relationship coach. I'm a minister as well. I'm not a pastor, but I would be considered as an elder. And I am in a fivefold ministry. I'm an evangelist and teacher. When it comes down to the fivefold ministry, I'm a teacher. And some I would say I could be an evangelist as well. So, I consider myself as part of the fivefold ministry, But there's one thing about me. If you're going to be preaching something, you got to live it. If you ain't living that, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. That's just where I am, And this video here, y'all know me. One thing about this generation, when you speak against something, it's called judging. Oh, you judging. And this is why this generation is the way it is. Because nobody want to speak out against nothing. Oh, you judging. Everything is judging. When you say that's wrong, you judging. That's one thing that I noticed about this generation. Everything is judging. Oh, you can't judge me, and this and that and the other. But I'm gonna deal with this stuff today. Again, what Bishop was talking about. I'm not saying he was wrong. He was wrong. I agree with Bishop. Yes, women are raised to be strong in this generation. Women are raised to be, have a masculine energy. I agree. And I'm a father of a daughter, and I would tell my daughter the same thing. I tell my daughter the same thing. Don't depend on no man to come along and take care of you in this generation. You gotta get it for yourself. You gotta get it for yourself. If a man want to come along, okay, and do his part as a man, fine. That's good. But and I get what Bishop Jake was saying. Leave room for a man to come in and feel needed. I get that. I'm not saying that he's wrong. I get that. But me as a coach, me in the trenches, me coaching, a lot of men don't know anything about manhood, don't know anything about leadership, don't know what a real man is. And it's sad to say this here, the men in the church are worse than the men on the streets. Pastors are worse than men on the streets when it comes down to being a man, teaching about manhood. I'm coaching. You got men in the church, they're the same ways as men on the streets. Don't know anything about manhood. And I don't care what society we live in. I don't care if it's 2020, 2022, it can be 2030. A man supposed to be the provider. Understand me? A man supposed to be provider. When a man come to me and say he want to marry my daughter, the first thing I want to know is, can you provide for my daughter? Do you have a job? If you're telling me, I'm trying to be a rapper. No, nigga. Do you have a job? You see what I'm saying? If you ain't got no job, then, leave my daughter alone. Because it's your responsibility as a man to provide for my daughter. Now, I'm not saying my daughter can't work and help pay the bills. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying my daughter can't help pay the bills. But it's your responsibility as a man to provide. That's all I'm saying. And I heard somebody else say this on their video, that they saw a woman in his comment, and y'all might know who I'm talking about, y'all watch him too. She talking about she want the man to stay home, the husband to stay home with the kid while she go to work. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. A man ain't got no business staying home and working. A man supposed to work. No man should be home with no doggone children. This is not no doggone daddy daycare. What the heck wrong with y'all? This ain't no daddy daycare that man stay home with the kid. No, a man supposed to be working. Now I don't care if the woman make more money than him. Okay, but he's supposed to go to work. If he able-bodied, if he able-bodied man, if he ain't got no like crippleness about like he crippled nothing like that, he need to get his back and go to work. Every man should be working. If they're able-bodied, they're supposed to be working. Period. And I watched my man Pastor Vernon, and Pastor Vernon just said this last Sunday. He said, if you're a man, you supposed to be working. He said, if you're a man and you ain't got no job, don't even shake my hand. Now, I know he probably was I don't know he was really serious about that, but he trying to prove a point like, you a man, you ain't got no excuse. You supposed to be working as a man, you supposed to have you a job. In 2022 right now, they are hiring. They are hiring. And no man ain't got no business staying home all day. And how in the world, as a woman, you gonna let a man stay home all day, lay up under you all day, ain't got no darn. Come on, no, As a woman, you gotta tell him, you working today? It's Monday. It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, come on now, bro. You gotta have you a job. You know, I might meet a woman that make more money than me, but guess what? I don't care how much money she make. She not gonna outwork me. I'm not gonna be sitting home living off her. No. And see, when a woman says she want a man to stay home while she go to work, that's a woman who want to emasculate a man. That woman is going to emasculate that man. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. If a woman say it's okay for me to pay all the bills and work and my husband stay home, that woman is going to emasculate that man. She's not going to submit to a man like that. She's not going to submit to him. That's a woman who's saying, I don't want to submit to a man. I'm going to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? A man ain't got nothing to sit behind home. Amen. And this is why a lot of women are out here walking around saying that they don't need a man. They need a man. I'm not saying that it's right, though. I'm not condoning women's behavior. But a lot of men don't know their responsibility as a man. And I blame, number one, I blame the enemy. You know, because we don't rise against flesh and blood. You know, and what the enemy have done is the enemy has feminized men. Even men in the church are feminine. Church men, pastors are feminine. I saw a pastor one time, this man looked like a woman. Y'all gonna get mad at me. Some of y'all gonna get mad at me today. I don't give a rap behind. Ain't nowhere in the hell a man got a woman face. A man got a pretty face, look at my face. I got a masculine face. You can look at me and tell me that I'm a man. I saw a man face look so pretty, look so feminine, and he a pastor now. Lord have mercy. But society has feminized our men. So this is why women are raised to be strong and independent. And a lot of these pastors, not all of them, but I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of these pastors, they down low like me. Society has feminized, you know, and let me tell you something. I'm old school all the way. I'm old school all the way. In the beginning, God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, not even Yvette. And it's just supposed to be what? Adam and Eve. But you got a lot of, and they preaching that God had destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of men liking men. Come on now. To me, something wrong with that. But you got a lot of men of God, they on the down low. So this is why a lot of women doing, you know what I'm saying, out here, you know what I'm saying, let us say, getting that bag. And this is why I say, if you're a man, you got a daughter, don't get mad at me. Teach your daughter how to be independent and get that money. Until a man want to come along and treat her like a queen, tell your daughter, this is something you need to be telling your daughter. Because as a man, it's your responsibility as a man to protect your daughter. If your daughter not married, it's your responsibility to protect your daughter. That's Bible. Because in biblical days, a woman father or brothers took care of them and they protected them if they didn't have no husband. If a woman did not have a husband, her daddy was responsible for her safety, her protection. If she had a daddy, if she had brothers, her brothers protected That's how it was in biblical days. If a woman didn't have a father, if a woman didn't have brothers to protect her, she would be out on the streets. Unless she get married. If she wasn't married, she, let it say, belongs to the streets. She got on the streets selling her body to get money to provide for her. That's how they did it in biblical days. You know what I'm saying? As a man, it's my responsibility to protect my daughter. And let me tell you something. When a man is dating your daughter and he know that you're not in your daughter's life, you need to let that man know that I'm in my daughter's life. If you put your hand on my daughter, you're going to have some consequences. You're going to deal with me. You see what I'm saying? But there's one thing a man should do. A man should never be at your daughter's life. You know? It's your responsibility as a man to protect your daughter. And I get pissed off when I got clients telling me that their daddy get mad with them because they break up with a man who cheated on them, who cheating on them, or who narcissistic, who are verbally abusing them. That is your responsibility as a man to make sure your daughter is protected. When the man come to you and say, "Hey, I wanna date your daughter," do you got a job? And you ain't got no good job. You ain't gotta be rich, but you ain't got no good job. You know what I'm saying? Are you in school? Cause my daughter, she's like 19, 20 years old. She got a little boyfriend right now. But my thing here, are you in school? You at this age, are you going to school? You should be working and going to school, trying to figure yourself out. Now, I don't agree with shacking up. I don't agree with shacking up, but I said that before. So I'm not here to judge nobody. But if you shacking up, if a man shacking up with you, come on now. If a man shacking up with you, he need to be working. He need to be working. You working harder than the man? Come on now. You got a man, you got 3 jobs, 2 jobs, and he only got 1? No. You see what I'm saying? This is the problem that we have. So this is why a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, walking around here like, hey, I'm in that masculine energy, going to get that bag and call themselves boss chicks. And me, I'm gonna do a video about this right here, probably tomorrow. I don't like the term boss chick. You know, I don't like the term boss chick, you know. I think women shouldn't be walking around calling themselves boss. You know, because what? It give off masculine energy. It give off masculine energy. But this is what society have done to our women. You know, society have masculinized our women. So now women that walk around like on the boss, you know. But it is hard for a woman to walk in her femininity when she got a man that don't know how to lead. When you got a bunch of men that don't know how to lead. And like I said, it made me even more upset when you got men in the church. I saw the video on YouTube, right? This kingdom man, so-called kingdom man, I don't know, maybe he's a real kingdom man, but he just ain't never been taught manhood. You say he was a kingdom man. You say you're a Christian man, right? And he was interviewing this woman that she was very successful. At one point in her life, she was broke. She was I don't know if she was married, but she had 3 kids. She was with other men and they didn't treat her right. She broke up with them. And she got on her back, you know, she got on her grind. And she went in, it became a very successful woman. And now she's making good money, well over 6 figures. She's very successful, you know, according to her on the video, what she said on the video. So the kingdom man who was interviewing her, the Christian man who was interviewing her, say, so, okay, so what if you meet this man, right? Because she live in California. He said, you live in California, right? What if you meet this man, he live in Chicago. And you borrow, you got the money, right? But this man is a school teacher. And this man, you know, ain't got the money as you got. Would you fly this man in to California and put him in a hotel to come see you and take you out on a date. You know, first the girl said, "Nah, I mean, she really not with that. She really not with that. I can tell she really, but she was like, nah, I mean, I probably do it one time. In my head, I'm like, no, you should tell him, no, I'm not doing that now time. But the kingdom man, the Christian man in this generation telling her, you should, yeah, man, I mean, you balling. I mean, you should fly man in. Put a brother in a hotel. You got it like that. I said to myself, what kind of man you will? Listen, I don't care what kind of money, a woman make. I drive trucks. I make about like 80,000 a year. If I meet a woman that bears herself, she making 100-some thousand or more, maybe she making 120,000 a year. Guess what? I'm not gonna expect her to fly me in and put me in a hotel. If I want to come see her, no, you don't do that. What happened to the man courting the woman? What happened to the man paying his way? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And this is why a lot of men get mad when I talk about this right here. Ain't no woman got to be paying for no man to come see her because she making a lot of money. Okay, well, how much money that woman make? A man's supposed to come into the relationship with a provider mindset. Providing is a mindset. Don't mean a man got to pay all the bills. Don't mean that. A man got to have a mindset or to provide for a woman. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. You know, I ain't trying to say a man got to pay all the bills. But during the courting stage, the dating stage, the man is supposed to earn the woman. He's supposed to prove to the woman, he's supposed to show the woman that, hey, you know, I want you. And if the woman like him, she reciprocate. You see what I'm saying? The man lead, she reciprocate, and she respond back to the man. You see what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. But the man got to show the woman by paying for the dates. He got to show the woman that he's a leader. That's how it always been. It's always been that way. And it should never change. But now you got society telling men to let women pay, go 50-50, and all that kind of stuff here. Come on now. No. During the dating stage, the man should always pay. Period. During the dating stage. Now, when they get exclusive, when they are exclusive in an exclusive relationship, nothing wrong with the woman saying, hey, you know, I pay sometimes because you pay, you know, a lot. Every now and then, the woman can say, you know, hey, let me pay this time. Okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? No, if you want to, sometimes you want to pay as a woman, no problem. But, you know, a real man is not going to let you pay more than him. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to do that. You know, if y'all going on a trip together, you know, a real man, he gonna pay the most. He gonna pay the most of the trip. You see what I'm saying? If he a real man, he paying for everything. You know. So and listen, I'm saying here now. Sometimes men do that to control women. That is true, but not every man. Not every man. And that's another video by itself. You know. But sometimes men will do that to control you, but the red flag's gonna be there if a man is doing that. But you got this kingdom man, this Christian man talking about hook a brother up. You put a fly man in. You know, a woman ain't got no business paying for no man airplane. If you can't afford an airplane ticket and for a hotel, then you should not be dating. It costs money to date as a man. It costs money. It's called money. And sometimes men need to date in their own. And sometimes men try to date outside their range. If you're a man, you making $60,000 a year, you need to date somebody that's making what you're making or less. If you're a man, you're making $60,000 a year, don't try to date somebody making 100-some thousand, 120-some thousand, because you might not can afford that woman lifestyle. Because if you make a 60,000, that woman ain't got kids, and y'all get married. Guess what? If y'all get a baby, and you get her pregnant, can your 60,000 pay the bills? Can your 60,000 take care of that lifestyle? Because a woman ain't got no business pushing out a baby. See, this is what y'all don't like. A woman ain't got no business pushing out a baby and then gotta go back to work and put that baby in daycare. And she going back to work. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe it. I believe if a woman having a baby, she should be able to sit home with that child and be a nurturer and be a mother while the man pay the bills. So if a man cannot afford to pay that woman that make $120,000 a year lifestyle, he need to date somebody that making $50,000 or $40,000 if he making $60,000. So if that way, if something happens where she can't work, he can afford that lifestyle. Some men try to date women who make way more money than you. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I learned as a man to stay in my range. And right now, I'm not making $100,000. So I prefer to find somebody who make less money than me, who is a good woman, that ain't gotta try to who talking about I want a high value man and men that making 6 figures. I want a woman who want me to make 6 figures. I want a woman she good at what I make, and she make less money than me, and we can build and grow together. That's what I want. Now if I was making 6 figures, then I probably would get a woman that makes 6 figures. But right now I'm making 80,000. I get somebody making 70,000, 60,000. Or if she making the same amount, I'm making 80,000. You see what I'm saying? You gotta stay. A man gotta stay in his price range. You see what I'm saying? Every woman is not for every man. You see what I'm saying? But this is why a lot of women have been raised to be strong and independent, because society has feminized men. Society has feminized men. You got man bags. Men right here wearing a bag. I'm not wearing no bag. This is what I got. I'm old school. This is what I see my daddy have, a wallet. My daddy, my uncles, the men back in the day, they walk around with no damn bag on. I don't care what society come out with. Society is feminizing men. A man supposed to have a wallet. A man supposed to have a bank card, a debit card. A man supposed to have driver license. How in the world you a woman and you engaged to a man and he ain't got no debit card? He ain't got no bank account. You talking about you engaged to a man and this man ain't even got no license. This the stuff that young women do. And I'm gonna talk about this some more videos to my young girl, because y'all get 18 years old and y'all get grown. The first thing y'all want is a doggone boyfriend. And that's what you're going wrong at. And I have known a young girl engaged to a man who ain't even got a driver license. You engaged to a man, he ain't got a bank account, and then you gonna ask me, could I rent y'all a car? You gonna text me, could I rent you and your fiance a car? Cause he ain't got a license. I said, what the hell? Absolutely not. I said to myself, how the way you gonna marry? You engaged to a man who ain't even got a license. Come on now. I ain't even got a debit card. I ain't even got a credit card to rent no car. I ain't even got a license. No. You engaged, but this is what I be seeing. These women being engaged to men who ain't even got no debit card. Who ain't even got, come on now. You gotta go to Walmart to cash a check. A real responsible man he got direct deposit because he got a bank. If a man want a Walmart to cash check, that means he ain't got no checking account. Because Walmart gonna charge you to cash that check. So why would you go to Walmart and cash your check if you got it? So I was at Walmart one day and I saw this young couple and this girl all over the broke behind man. I'm back just watching, and and they was just playing, and she was trying to see his check. He was like, he didn't want her to see the check. But anyhow, they at Walmart to cash a check. In my head, like, you with this man, you all up on this man. This man at Walmart cashing the check. That let me know he ain't got no banking account, no checking account. And you land up with a man. Come on now. This stuff that's going on. So a lot of women are wising up. A lot of women saying, you know what, hey, I got, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get the money. Because this is what going on with the men. And I blame the church. I blame the church. I blame the church because men in the church, it start at the church. Every church should have a men's ministry, and that's one thing I could say about Pastor Vernon, the World Church in Cleveland, Ohio. He mentoring young men. And I like that. I like that about him. But you don't see too many pastors mentoring young men. He teaching men how to be responsible. He telling men you gotta have a job if you're a man. He telling men how to lead. This the problem with society. Instead of pastors talking about how you're raising our women to be strong and looking at the women, teach the men how to be men in your church. Set that example as a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Every church should have a man ministry. Because a lot of it is a lot of young men raised by the streets. They are raised by social media. They are raised by Facebook, Instagram. They're raised by gangster raps. They're raised by reality TV. They never had an example, a father figure in their life. So it starts inside the church. So they grow up and they want to be a rapper. And what they don't realize is to be a rapper, you got to be real good, and you gotta be lucky. You gotta have connections, and you gotta be lucky to be, because there's a lot of men, a lot of young black men want to be rappers. And I had a brother that want to be a rapper, and he rap good to me. But he had a lot of competition out there. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of young black brothers, they want to be a rapper. Instead of them getting a real job. Okay, if you want to be a rapper, okay, nothing wrong. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, you rap on the side until you know what I'm saying, get that deal you're trying to get, whatever. You need to be out there working. Cause right now they are shortage of workers. They hiring right now. Amazon hiring right now. And no reason why men should not be working, And it was a young man, like I say, I'm an elder at my local church. I'm an elder. So it was a young man that came by our church one time. He said, man, listen, I need help, man. I need a book bag. I need something to carry my clothes in, whatever. So I was like, cool, no problem. So, I went and bought this man a book bag, out of my own money. I went to the store, went to Walmart, bought this man a book bag, you know. So this man, you know, kept coming to the church asking for help, you know, asking to have me the money, you know. And I'm a type of person, I don't like to give money out to people, you know, because I don't know what you're gonna do with the money. But if I got food, I'll feed you. You know, like one time, you know, I gave, because we got Popeyes next to our church. So I say, I'm gonna give you this money here, but you gotta go over to Popeyes and get the food. So I'm gonna watch you go over there. So, you know, I gave them money and I watched them go inside Popeyes and order some food. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I do it. I don't like to give out money like that right there. You know, because I understand a lot of people, they taking the money and they going buying drugs, and I'm not going to support no grown man drug habit. But the young man kept coming to the church, knocking on the door. You know, like if we have an event, if we got some sodas left over or food left over for the events, you know, we'll give it away to the people, you know, and that's cool in our community. You know what I'm saying? But this young man, he young, able-bodied and everything. He come knock on the church door. He come knock on the church door, right? And like let's say we have some sodas. We have some sodas left over from an event. He coming out, hey man, you got sauce. I say, yo, you get a couple of sodas. He'll come in out and get a whole case of soda, like 12 pack of sodas. Just do. So I'm like, dude, like be considerate to everybody else in the community. Like you the only one. It was like I felt like he felt like he was entitled. You see what I'm saying? And then what I'm saying, like, yeah, the church supposed to give and help, but at the same time too, you know, you a man, you supposed to be working. Because the same Bible say give and it shall be given. It also say if a man don't work, he shouldn't eat. So why you not working? I can keep giving that man money, keep giving that man money. Guess what? He gonna keep coming to that church, knocking on that door. Instead of him going to get a job, he gonna keep knocking on the door. Hey. So I had to start helping him because he don't want to help himself. You're a grown man, dude. You gotta be working. I'm not gonna be support. I mean, I help you every now and then, but don't make a habit of this right here. You see what I'm saying? So this is what we got going on in society. You know, a lot of men are just not on that level. You know what I'm saying? As a provider and protector, leader, godly man, a godly man who have integrity. It's not just about providing, but it's about being a leader, period. It's about believing in the Bible and saying the man is the head of the wife. So if you the head of the wife, then you gotta take lead. You gotta take lead as a man, you know. And I was watching this lady Rebecca Pope, Lynn Pope. I watched her one time and she said that a woman emailed her and said that, you know, asked her a question like, should I leave my husband because he keep getting mad at me, and her husband told her that he tired of her living off of him. That is your wife. That's not your girlfriend. Y'all married. That is your wife. She's supposed to live off of you. Y'all ain't gonna like this today. But that's your wife. You the head. You want somebody to submit to you, but you don't want to lead though. That is your wife. It's your responsibility as a man to provide for the woman. How she living off of you and y'all married? Y'all won. Y'all won. It ain't, this not girlfriend or boyfriend. Y'all won. So if I'm married, right, and and I'm the breadwinner in my in my household. I'm making 80,000, and I'm married to my wife, and she making 40,000. So I'm making the most money. Why would I complain and say I'm tired of you living off of me? Come on, dude. Come on. But this the mindset that we have today with some men. So this is why women are so strong, because a woman can't walk in her femininity without masculinity. You see what I'm saying? So women are forced to be raised to go and be a strong woman. You know? And now society got this stuff, boss chick stuff. Like I said, I don't like that term, boss chick. A lot of y'all gonna get mad, but that's just another way of society masculinizing women, making women mad. Oh, boss chick and all this stuff here. And you know, I'm gonna deal with that. I won't talk about it too much in this video right here, but I'm gonna deal with that later on. But it's a thing. And I'm telling y'all, it's sad. But so again, I'm not disagreeing with what Bishop Jake said. You know, I'm not saying that he was wrong. He right. You know, he got a point. But me being a coach, me coaching mostly women, and I'm coaching women, and I just want to share some examples that I get in coaching. Not gonna never share my client's name, nothing like that. But you know, a lot of my clients, they say they don't mind me sharing their experience, but don't say names and nothing like that. So I'm not telling them about their business, nothing like that. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I get in coaching, right? This is what my clients tell me. She gotta tell that man to put gas, you know what I'm saying? She gotta ask the man for gas in her car. Come on, dude. You riding inside your woman's car, look at the gas tank. You see her car almost on E. You gotta look at the gas tank and say, hey, babe, put in the gas station. So she had to ask for, you know what I'm saying, for him, you got money for gas? You know. And it's not that she didn't have it, but she was just trying to test him. You know what I'm saying? She got money, she had money to put gas in her car. But as a woman, she thinking like, this what she was telling me, like, Coach Rod, I ain't about the money. I got money to put gas in my car. But as a woman, in my head, I'm like, man, you don't offer to put gas in my car? So she said, you know, she bitching him about the gas. This is why women are so strong. Women are ready to be strong now. My opinion. Because I get this in coaching. So he like, okay, y'all, I put gas in your car. And then they put to the gas station. He asked her, is $20 gonna be enough? $20 with the gas, dude. They ain't no money. They ain't no gas. How take almost on E? Instead of you filling the car with gas, get out the car and fill her gas tank up. You ask her, is $20 gonna be enough? This is the type of men we have in this generation. Another situation, a man and a woman engaged. The man mad at the woman, talking about he's sexually frustrated because she won't give him no banana pudding. Right? They engaged. But she needed tires on her car. He telling her, well, to go take your daddy and put tires in your car. And you want me to tell her to marry him? I said, sir. I said, it's up to you. I'm just gonna give you my opinion. And this is what I always tell women, even my daughter. I ain't gonna try to control your life. I'm just trying to tell you my opinion. That is not no man. You want to keep going. It's a grown boy. It's a boy. He's not a man. If you mad at that man, you tell you now you're gonna catch hell with that man. Told him, I would, if I was you, I would not marry that man. I would not marry a man like that. You know, a man, y'all engage. He supposed to be concerned about the safety of your car. Now, a woman can go do herself. And now, yeah, she can. But guess what? If you got a fiance supposed to look at your tires and say, you know what, baby, you need tires in your car. They're not married. But if he a real man, he gonna offer. Even though they're not married, that's not his wife. She can do it herself. But guess what? A real man, a provider type man, a leadership, a man that's a leader, baby, I got it. I got it. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'll put tires in your car. You see what I'm trying to tell y'all? And see, I'm not telling y'all something that I don't do. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, can't none one of my exes ever said they took care of me. Can't none one of my exes ever say I sit home all day and they did all the work. No. That wasn't about me. I always was a hardworking man. To this day, I'm a hardworking man. I'm a hardworking man. You see what I'm saying? And that's not gonna change about me. Because I believe in the man supposed to be a hard worker. Every man's supposed to be a hardworking man. No man should be sitting home all day, ain't got no job, and you're a woman. I know some women right now, you let the man live with you all day, and it's Monday. No, Monday, you need to be working, dude. You need to go get you a job. Because as long as you let that man live up under you and don't work, child, that man gonna take advantage of you. If that man want to be with you, if you push that man, he gonna go get him a job. And let me tell y'all something. I heard a woman say this right here. She said she took care of the man, paid the child support, paid the man bill. When she got tired of it and broke up with that man, guess what he did? He got with the next woman and he took care of that woman. Men gonna do what you allow them to do. Men gonna do what you allow them to do. You see what I'm saying? So as a coach, I get this stuff in coaching. So I see why a lot of women are raised to be strong. Cause a lot of people tell their daughters like, hey, you can't depend on no man, girl. You gotta go get, you gotta go get it. You gotta go get that money, girl. You gotta go get it. Don't wait on that man to come save you. I would tell women that all the time. I tell that's what I tell women. You know why I tell women that as a coach? Because I know a lot of men are not like they used to be. Another example I got in coaching. This man don't have a car. The woman, she got a car. So I say, well, dang, as a man, if your woman gonna take you in and accept you without you having a car, a lot of women ain't gonna do that. If you ain't got no car, boy, gone. At least you can do is make sure she got gas in the car, the oil change. The girl said, Coach Rod, the oil light came on the car. I saw the oil light come on in the car, but I was waiting on him to go take the car and get the oil change, get the car serviced. I let it stay on there for the whole month. So I asked him, hey, you see the light on inside the car? Or like, yeah, I see it on. So why you gonna get the car service? Oh, why you ain't gonna get the car service? You could have been able to get the car. Again, sis. Don't marry that man, sis. Do not marry that man. But this is why women are the way they are. Walking around in some masculinity, because a lot of men don't understand that is your responsibility as a man. If you're in a relationship with a woman, if y'all not married, but y'all in a relationship, and you holding her car and you ain't got no car, that's your responsibility as a man to make sure her car is upkept. It's upkept. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, you know, as a father who have a daughter, and there's some mistakes that I made as a father, but you know, if I was to help my daughter and buy her a car, whatever, if her boyfriend ain't got no car, guess what? I don't want him driving your car. That y'all ain't married. He should have. You see what I'm saying? Point blank. Period. That's how I look at stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford, come on now. It costs money. Cost money to date. Cost money to be the head. You see what I'm saying? This is why women are raised to be the way they are, to be strong, because it's hard for a woman to walk around in her femininity when you got a world full of men who don't walk around in masculinity. That's masculine to want to do stuff for a woman. That's masculine. I don't know about y'all, but I feel good. I feel good paying on dates. I really do as a man. I feel good, you know, taking my woman's car and putting gas in it for her. I feel like a man. Baby, you ain't gotta worry about that. I put gas in your car. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem that we have with a lot of men. And it gets on my nerve. It gets on my nerve. We have a lot of men don't know anything about manhood. Don't know anything about manhood. And it's a shame. I was watching Tony the other day, and he was saying that somebody sent him a video that they were doing a podcast talking about a woman got to get on 2 knees to propose to him. You see how feminine men have become? They want the woman to get on 2 knees to propose to them. Come on now. Crazy. But this is the society that we live in. A lot of men, and I'm not here to bad men, but a lot of men don't know their role as a man. As a man, they've been feminized. And society have a lot to do with it. It's a doggone shame. And I'm not saying a man is feminine if you wear skinny jeans or tight jeans. But to me, I'm old school. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but you ain't gonna never see me with no tight jeans. I saw a man with tight jeans on. I thought he was a woman at first. That jeans was so tight, I had to look twice. I thought I was looking at a woman at first. Cause you know how you a man, you know us men visual. Us men visual, you know what I'm saying? Somebody with some tight jeans, so you go like, okay, you know, I get a little look in. You know, I ain't lying. You know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all being real. So I had to look, I said, oh, that's a damn man. Lord have mercy. All that, that boy pants was so doggone tight. Come on now. But it's popular in this generation for men to wear tight jeans. I'm not wearing no tight jeans. I am not wearing no tight jeans. No, I'm not doing it. I don't care what you do. Do not. If my woman go to the store and want to buy me an outfit, she may not bring no tight jeans back. And I'm gonna tell her, listen, I don't wear no tight jeans. Don't never buy me no tight jeans, no skinny jeans, no tight. I like loose fitted jeans. That's the way I am. If my jeans are not loose fit, I'm not wearing them. That's not comfortable. And back in my day, we cracked on We cracked on boys who wore tight pants. You get cracked on. In my school, oh, we'll crack on you. We'll crack on you. And I remember one time when I was in school, this boy, he wore some tight pants on. He had some tight pants on. I was like, man, that boy pants so tight, he gonna get a yeast infection. Everybody started laughing. That's how we cracked on when I was in school. We'll crack on you, boy. You get cracked on. We're just being real. And that's how tight that boy pants were. I saw the other day. I like, dang, you ain't got no yeast infection? That's just, no thing. Boy, you gonna get a yeast infection, boy. Just joking. But that's what society has done to our men. And it's forcing women to be strong and independent. I'm telling y'all, I'm coaching. I get this stuff all the time. I get this stuff all the time. And it's somebody that I know. Now, this person, I didn't coach them, but I know them from a friend. Her husband in the bed, he cut hair for a living. Her husband in the bed, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, in the bed, sleep. And they got bills to get paid. And they behind they struggle paying their bills. And homeboy in the bed, sleep at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And he cut hair for a living. He cut hair, he a barber. You wonder why women are so strong and independent? Because a lot of men you can't depend on. That's right, lazy is H-E-double-L, just lazy. I can't be no woman. If I was a woman, I'd be like, hey, wake up. If I was a woman, but he'll get mad at me. You going to work today? Oh, I'm tired. We got bills got to get paid. I'm just saying, like, come on now. These bills got to get paid. It's 2 o'clock, you're in the bed. This what's going on now. And that same man, when his wife, when the hurricane came in Florida, that same man put gas in his car, and then he left the wife's car with no gas in it. She had to go put gas in her own car. See what I'm saying? Providing is more than paying bills. That's part of being a provider. A hurricane coming, you the man. You sit your family down, sit your wife down, say, babe, hurricane coming, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna gas up the car, the vehicles. I'm gonna go to Home Depot. I'm putting some plywood on the windows or some shutters on the windows. That's what you supposed to do. That woman ain't gotta worry about too much of that. She gotta worry about the house stuff. Yeah, but okay, well, babe, you gonna do that? I go to the store. I get supply for the house. Okay, she got a responsibility. You got a responsibility. Her responsibility to make sure the house got supply for the hurricane, water, canned goods, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. A woman ain't got to worry about getting house if the hurricane coming. She's trying to worry about putting gas in the car, the plywood on the window, getting supply for the house. And the man ain't doing that, but he gonna put gas in the car, and then he can come on watching TV, and the hurricane coming. Hurricane coming, he don't watch the TV. Boy, if you don't get your fat butt up, he y'all know I like the Kango people, and he he big nasty. But if you don't get your big nasty tail up and go to that store and put some plywood on the window, and then you got the audacity to tap me on my shoulder, tell me you want some banana pudding? My banana pudding don't even get wet for that, son. That's how as a woman, that's how I be thinking. Like, now you want some banana pudding? I'm not even wet. I can't even get wet because when you're in the bed 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my banana pudding don't even get wet. You are turned off. If you want to make her banana pudding get wet, you go to work, boy. Go to work. Women love a hard worker man. If you want the banana pudding, go to work. Y'all know I keep you 100 on this. Hey, listen. The Bible says that if a man don't work, he don't eat. But my scripture, first Rod chapter 5, verse 15. If a man don't work, he don't get no banana pudding. Huh? That's my scripture right there. If a man don't work, he don't get no banana pudding. Point blank period. Because my stuff don't get wet. If you in the bed and these bills gotta get paid, brother. I'm not even gonna get wet. Just tell you, I'm not even gonna get wet. Sorry. Now I know some of y'all be like, oh, Coach, why you put a bill king to man? You talking like that? That's nasty, but that's real though. That's real. Enough for a woman, enough for y'all. The man gotta turn the woman on. The man gotta go to work. The man gotta. You see what I'm saying? The point I'm trying to make here. And one thing I learned about being a man, about being with women, about when I was married, when I was here with a woman, one thing I learned that when them bills ain't getting paid, when you're not working, most women, not all, ain't gonna be all in the bed with their legs wide open. Trying to tell you, I learned that as a husband. The light bill gonna be paid, and you right about you want some banana pudding. My wife like banana pudding, and I used to get mad. I used to get fired. But that's one thing I learned about a woman. You know what I'm saying? She can't be all sexual, and you ain't doing your part as a man, dude. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. That's why I say, you want some banana pudding, but you doing your part as a man. Dries the dish rag. Come on now. And listen, I thank God that I got some down-to-earth people on here that understand, like, yeah, we kingdom, we Christian, but let's keep it real. Some men will make a woman dry. Just dry. Being real with y'all, it's life. It's life. It's reality. Come on now. You gotta get that woman in the mood, son. You gotta go to work and make sure the bill is paid. That's how women are. This is what I learned. This is what my ex-wife told me. This is what I was told in counseling with my pastor, my ex-wife, and her wife. My pastor wife told me, like, Rachel, as a woman, do what my pastor wife told me. As a woman, we don't feel all that, want to be all in the bedroom with you when these bills, because we emotional. We emotional. See, I didn't know that. See, my pastor wife told me. So as a woman, when we get up under pressure with bills and we don't know how the rent gonna get paid and stuff like that, we it's hard for us to want to get in the mood. So that's how I learned that from being married and not knowing what real manhood is about. And then I'm walking around, you gotta submit. You gotta submit. You gotta submit. You need to be submissive. But guess what? I want to do my part as a man though. You see what I'm saying? It was my responsibility to make sure, yeah, she working helped out. I wasn't able to pay all the bills, but guess what? It was my responsibility though. And the man gotta do what he gotta do to make money. If you ain't making no money on your job, brother, go find you another job. At the time, I had a wife and 3 kids. It's not on your wife. Yes, she can work and help pay bills, but as a man, you gotta say, you know what? I'm not making enough money. What am I doing wrong? I was talking to a young man one time, and he was like, man, my job keep laying me off. They ain't got no work for me. I said, why keep going there saying, I said, why they laying you off? They ain't got no work. You need to go look, so you going home chilling, look for another job. Look for another job. And tell that job, when you find another job, tell that job, say, listen, I'm a man. I gotta work. Since y'all keep laying me off, guess what? I found another job. As a man, if I got some men watching, y'all gotta learn what I'm trying to tell y'all. As a man, you got if the money not coming in right, you gotta say, you know what? I gotta do better than what I'm doing. Right now, I make good money driving truck, but guess what? I'm not happy. I feel like the company I'm with now, I deserve more. And right now, I got another company right now sending me emails, texting me right now, offering me more money to go work for them. Guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna go leave this company right now, because guess what? I'm worth more. I'm worth more. I want to make more. I got the experience. The experience that I got, I should be getting paid more than when I make it. So guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna give you for about 2 weeks notice. I'm going to another company. You see what I'm saying? As a man, you gotta. That's how this. But see, this is what men don't understand. It's your responsibility. That don't mean you got to pay. I know every man can't pay all the bills. Ever since I've been doing videos about the man being a provider, ever since I've been on social media, I get so many cat black from men. Oh, men need help. Men can't pay all the bills. I live in New York. I been reading their comment. I live in New York. It costs a living high. I'm not saying you got to pay all the bills, but as a man, you responsible. That's your responsibility. So you got to try to, as a man, you got to always advance yourself. Don't just sit there and be good with making a certain amount of money. You see what I'm saying? That's how I am as a man. I know my worth. I know my worth. And I deserve more than what I'm making right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit here and settle for less on no job. No. So y'all can afford to pay me what I worth. Boom, I'm going to somebody else. Plug that period. Because as a man, you are responsible for that. The bills getting paid. That's your responsibility when the bills getting paid. When God looking at you, God put you. If God put you the head, that's a man's responsibility. Not saying the woman can't help, but that's your responsibility. Anything go wrong in that house, God coming to you as a man. He gonna come to you as a man, cause He put you in charge. Just like the company that I drive for. If I go out there and get in an accident and hit somebody with a car, they're gonna find me, and DOT, they're gonna find the company that I work for. Cause you know what? You are responsible, because they're responsible for hiring safe drivers. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna find the guy who owns the company. You see what I'm saying? If I do something stupid out there and get pulled inside a DOT weigh station, and they drug test me, and they find drugs in my urine, guess what? They're gonna find the guy who owns the company, because what? He the head. When you the head, you responsible. He is responsible. You see what I'm saying? It's a big job being a man. Being a man ain't easy. Being a man is more towards you than having sex and talking about submit and all that kind of stuff here. You want a woman in the kitchen that know how to cook and to go down. That's not manhood. That being a man is bigger than that. You are responsible. It's a big responsibility when it comes down to being a man. When you're a man and when you married, you got to make sure your wife, if something happened to you, you got a life insurance policy with at least $100,000 on policy. When something happened to you, your wife can bury you and she got some money. That's your responsibility as a man. See what I'm saying? A lot of these men don't know that. A lot of these men don't know that. That's responsibility as a man to make sure your wife you got a policy out on you. And of course, you should have a policy on your wife. Somehow with her, you get paid too. You know, but as a man, that is your responsibility. This is why I tell women, ask these questions: life insurance, health insurance. Marriage is more to it than getting married, having sex. You got a wife cooking in the kitchen for you and all here. That's good. But manhood is more bigger than that, son. You the leader. You in charge. You got a big responsibility. But I just want to give my thoughts, my opinion on Bishop Jakes. Like I say, not, what I'm saying, bashing him or nothing like that. And he was right. Yes, women are raised in this generation to be strong and independent. But the reason why, because a lot of men is just slack. And it starts in the church. It starts in the church. It starts in the church. Church men are so feminine. Not all of them. I can't say all of them. But they are so feminine. And I get even more upset when church men be feminine. Pastors are feminine, got a feminine mindset. No pastor should get offended when I say a man's supposed to have a job and be the provider of his family. I've gotten pastors. People who lead a congregation in my comment mad. I had to block. He blocked me because I went live and rebuked his butt. I rebuked his behind. How in the world you a pastor and you gonna come in on one of my videos? Oh, man, you gotta provide. My wife work too. We go 50-50. So you want a hot dog? You want a hot dog? Y'all go 50? Okay, fine. But you a pastor, you supposed to have a mindset as a provider, dude. Come on now. And like I told y'all, like the men that I was raised by, my daddy, my granddaddy, they always providers. They always providers. The men that I grew up in church with, the elders, the deacons, the bishops, they was providers. They took care of their family. They took care of their wife. So homeboy came in my car, man, talking about he disagreed with what I'm saying about man providing. So I went live and I rebuked it, but he got mad and blocked me. A pastor out of Jacksonville, Florida. I'm talking about, like, boy, go, who you pastoring? Who you pastoring? But you got pastors. Just, come on now. I'm part of the church. It started in the church. I believe in men. You can't be a Christian man talking about 50-50. You cannot be a Christian man, a real true Christian man with a 50-50 mindset. You could not be an elder in the church. You could not be a pastor, apostle, prophet, or a bishop with the 50-50 mindset. Matter of fact, if you want to be a bishop or a deacon, the Bible said what? You ought to lead your own house. If you ain't leading your own house, matter of fact, I would say in every position really in the church. If you ain't leading your own house, you can't come up in the house. You can't come up in the house of God doing nothing to about 50-50. It is biblical that men provide for their wife. Read your Bible. Read your Bible. In biblical days, men always provide for women. God big on that's the way God set it up. God big on that. God big on that. That's why God put you the head. That's why God told Adam, you should work, not Eve. From the sweat of your brow, you should work. Come on now. But I'm gonna get canceled in this generation here, boy. I'm too real. I'm too real. I'm too real. I'm too real. But I just want to get my input on that right there, y'all. It just, man. And like I said, as a father who have a daughter, as a man who coaching, and that's it. I got a lot of clients. A lot of clients that I coach. Good women, God-fearing women, beautiful women, kingdom women. They're successful. They're making their own money. A lot of them make good money because they got to. You can't depend on a man. It's hard to find a man that you can depend on these days. It is. And what people don't understand, because a lot of people are like, oh, the man, you always own a man. Because you know why? The man is the head. If I get the head on place, the body going to fall in line. The body going to fall in line. But anyway, I just want to share that with y'all. My thoughts, my opinion on that. We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm saying we because I can type myself up too. And I'm not perfect as well. I need somebody to sit me down and hold me accountable and point out my stuff, what I got to do better as a father, as a parent. And as a matter of fact, the Lord already rebuked me. You got to do better as a parent, as a father. You see what I'm saying? So we all gotta go. We all gotta go. But that's my thoughts, my opinion on that right there, y'all. But anyway, let me get on off here, get on out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I will come back on tomorrow with another video. I don't know what I'm talking. I think I'm talking about. I'm gonna deal with the boss chick. I know I'm gonna get in trouble. I know I'm gonna get some clap back. But hey, I gotta hold women accountable as well. I hold the men accountable. I tell the men, you gotta get a job, you gotta work, blah 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 blah. But I gotta hold women accountable as well. And one thing about some women, when you hold them accountable and show them where they're going wrong at, they get in their feelings. Instead of saying, you know what, I gotta do better. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow. But God bless y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.